So one of the very, let's say, important projects for InnovaWood is BASAJAUN. It's a large innovation action co-financed by the Horizon Europe program, Horizon 2020 program, sorry. The title is BASAJAUN, which is a Basque term for a forest spirit, sort of the protector of the forest. And this title was chosen to explain the concept that actually sustainable wood construction can be linked to rural areas, to rural development, and also make the link on the other side to the urban transformation. Javier had already presented the basic overview last year. I would like now present some first progress and first results because we have finished the first phases. So the project BASAJAUN is funded under the Rural Renaissance Call, number 11. The project started in October 2019, and it will run until September 2023. So we are really in the first half of it. It has a total budget of 12 million euro, whereby the grant from the Commission is 10 million euro. It has a large consortium of 30 partners. I think 29 or 28 is correct now, but it covers really 12 countries all over Europe, and we have a very strong consortium covering research, industry, communication, and also public actors. Javier is the main coordinator, and the project concept is basically to look into the wood value chain from forests to first transformation to manufacturing of products until to the building, and how does this actually use wood materials in the best and in the most efficient way. How can companies innovate and create products that can enhance this, let's say, efficiency aspect, and also the possibility to recycle and to reuse materials possibly later in the center concept of a circular economy. Another aspect is also the digitalization of the whole value chain. So there's a specific work package looking into the possibilities to connect these different steps and support the overall efficiency of the value chain. So on this map, you see the partners which are actually mapped on this value chain. On the forest side, we have several research institutes and local organizations. Luke, ITD, Technalia, FCBA are active in this work package on forests. And then in the first transformation, we have VTT, Fraunhofer, WKI, AIM+, and others. The second transformation, we have a lot of companies who are actually developing several innovations. On the system and building system design side, the main actor is Melvin. On the construction step, we have Bouygues Construction, we have Foki, we have UN Studio, and ENAR Envolentes Architecturales, so a company is specialized in facades. And on the end of life side, this is also managed or coordinated mainly by TUM and by VTT and FCBA to look also at the recyclability of products. The digitalization part is covered by the RISE Institute together with Rema Safco, Strusoft, and also a company specialized in remote sensing, 23AI. On the, let's say, political and on the sectoral level, we mainly have a work package also looking into the regional economic impacts and the possibilities to sort further exploitation of these results with a platform. This is coordinated by InnovaWood together with FCBA and also more companies and consultants who support us in the exploitation part. This is a really huge and big project, and Technalia and specifically Javier is doing a great job as a coordinator to bring this together. we had several continuous work meetings all along the last year. It was difficult to handle this because of COVID, but we managed really well to progress on all the different work packages. I would also just give here a glimpse on the different work packages, what is actually inside. As I said, we are in the middle of the project, and a lot of results will become available soon. So we will publish the first public results of these, specifically the first work packages, which are almost complete now. Work package 1 is coordinated by FCBR and Luke. Here we do an evaluation of the European forest potential. So what actually is the possibility to use wood more in wood construction from the forest supply side? There is a report that is almost finished or will be published soon on guidelines to foster building with wood. There are also some mappings how the value chain can be defined and can be described in a more comprehensive way if you're looking at the whole wood construction chain from forest until the final building. And this work package also has done several studies and questionnaires and surveys looking at the impact of wood construction on rural and urban areas. Specifically, there was a case study in Finland coordinated by Luke, but which we will also carry out now in other regions of the project. Work package 2 is coordinated by VTT and together with support of TU Munich, FCBR, Technalia, and of course many other partners. This looks specifically at the recyclability and the environmental issues regarding wood products. We are developing recommendations how to move towards zero waste in wood-based products. What are suitable technologies for wood recycling and recovery? This work package also does an environmental impact assessment. It compares or it looks at methods and different approaches to do this in the right way. And several of these products that are being developed within the project will also be analyzed a bit more regarding the end-of-life aspect. Work package 3 is the work package about digitalization, coordinated by RISE, Rema Savco, and Strusoft. It involves also the whole consortium because we want to actually tap the knowledge from these different steps in the value chain and bring this into a building digital framework. So the idea is to develop a framework that can follow the material data through the whole value chain. This is the concept and let's say a development at the moment. We encounter many barriers and many bottlenecks because there are clearly gaps in the value chain. But especially developing this from a comprehensive level as a framework, it works really well to connect the different steps and identify the possibilities of data there. Then several digital twins will be developed for these autonomous subsystems, looking at, for example, products or looking at the building step or looking at the building life cycle. So the idea is to have autonomous subsystems which can connect and can talk to a larger backbone, which will be actually the possibility to connect these different steps in the value chain. I don't know why it's not coming. Here. Work package 4 is the work package which looks at materials. There are several subtasks actually looking at specific materials and innovations. WKI and Technalia did a testing a testing study on compounds and hot pressing of fire retarded wood plastic composites. Suprema and VTT are working on formed thermal insulation materials. Garnica is working on a new concept for a structural insulation panel, which also includes more wood products. Elastopoli and VTT works on foam wood plastic composites. And Irorena and Technalia work on specific bio-based coatings with more improved capabilities for the protection of the materials. All these things are ongoing and have already interesting first results. We will now start to think how can these results actually also be communicated wider, and how can they even be explored further with more additional support. Work package 5 is the work package that brings together these materials and concepts and looks especially on the building systems and the products themselves. So Melvin is focusing on the structural components, the product, let's say the design of the structural components and the connectors. Focky is focusing on facades, curtain wall systems with biocomposites. Garnica develops specific roof systems and also internal partitions of the demo buildings. Bouygues is also a major construction company who looks at this whole construction system as a complete solution. UN Studio is actually the architect who promotes this building concept with wood, and this will be showcased in these demo buildings. And there are a few more additional innovations. I'm not completely sure if I have covered everything, but there are, for example, these biocomposite profiles and also enhanced wood products fostered by INA and by Omicron Dog. So company innovations, this is still ongoing, and all of these products and materials we try also to implement them as showcases within the demo buildings. So there will be 2 demo buildings constructed. The northern demo is in Jyväskylä in Finland at the VTT headquarters, and the southern demo in France is actually a school close to Bordeaux, which is supported and guided by the department Gironde together with Bouygues and FCBA. And the architect is UN Studio, which sort of brings these designs of the demo buildings together. Somehow doesn't work well. Okay. Here are pictures of these 2 demo buildings. So the construction of the demo building in France has already started, and the construction of the demo building in Finland will also start soon. As I said, all of these innovations that were part of the previous work packages will be integrated here and will be documented. And it's actually the idea to make this demo buildings a demonstrator how these innovations from wood science and from wood research can actually be implemented in such demo buildings, and what can be actually the larger impact if we make this sort of project concept, also linking the digitalization of the demo buildings, how this can be useful as a showcase for wood construction in Europe. Thanks so far. Thanks, Javier, for the good collaboration in the last year. I think it was really a great experience so far, and we are very happy to meet very soon with the whole consortium again. And as I said, work more on communication and dissemination on that.